Yeah. Okay, so once upon a time, I was traversing with my family, and and then we stopped at this store on our way back from my grandma's where she lives, and I didn't know much about food at the time. I was only like, I don't know, like 10, so it was a pretty long time ago. Uh, and at the time, I had no idea what a blueberry cheese Danish was. So I was like, okay, let's buy one and figure out what it is. I only had $4, and that's how much it cost. So I bought it, and it was the worst thing I ever tasted in my life. But for some reason, I kept eating it. And it was so funny because I don't know why I was eating it, because it was disgusting to me, but I just kept eating it. Probably because I was bored. You can tell I'm fat just by saying, just by me telling you that story. But it was like so funny because I just like I was little, so it was even more funnier. I was like 10, as I said. And you can't be a fat 10-year-old. Come on. Well, there are fat 10-year-olds, but there's like the fat 10-year-olds. It's mostly baby fat. Come on. I just hurt myself for absolutely no reason, and I lost where I am. So what level am I at? F3. I can't hit F2 or else my recording will stop. That would suck. Okay, F3, 34. Just gonna keep that on. Digging straight down like a boss. Okay, so as I was saying, I was eating it, and my parents were laughing their butts off because I was eating something that they know that I was vocally saying, "Oh, this is so gross," because it was just horrible. I turned the volume down. Okay. Yeah, they knew I hated it, and I just kept eating it, and they were just laughing so hard, and I didn't get it because I was like, as I said, quite young. But it was hilarious. Why did I use coal for that? Yeah, I was just couldn't help myself apparently. I had to eat the most disgusting food I can think of. Oh yeah, I was also smelting iron. Up, up, eh, I can't reach. So, most of what I was eating was the cheese part of the blueberry cheese Danish, which I didn't know at the time. I was like, why is this icing so gross. I didn't know it was a blueberry cheese Danish until later when I read the label. I was like, hey, a blueberry Danish. I read the ingredients I meant. And I was like, hey, a blueberry pastry. It looks delicious. And for some reason, I just kept eating it and eating it and eating it. And it just disappeared. It wasn't that big either. It was just that it was really gross. Like, vibrantly gross, if that's such a thing. So that was story time while digging. Digging 'em up down the hill, dig 'em. Get that iron in my pocket. Light up the way so people can see what I'm doing. Ooh, gold. The most useless ore in the game. And I get excited about it. Probably because it's the first time I've seen it. Uh, Next story. What else has happened to me? I can't think of anything. Yeah, once, hmm. Okay, I was playing League with my brother once, which is a game, if you don't know, it's a, how do I describe it? It's like, if you know what Dota is, or if you know what, there's an Xbox game quite a bit like it. It's a 5v5, like 5 people versus 5 people match of from different champions that you can buy with either experience or money. So it's pretty fun. There's a champion, like there's roles that you have to that you play by as the meta, and there's AP carries, AD carries, tanks, supports, a whole bunch of different roles, junglers, and AP carries are ability power, which is a type of power you can get, and then AD is attack damage, which is another type of power you can get. So me and my brother were playing bottom lane, which is a AD carry and a support. A support is someone who supports uh, the other person in their lane solely, like they only do that, and then make that their like only job. And they build and they buy items accordingly. So we were playing a typical lane down bottom, and I was playing Blitzcrank, who has a pull move which pulls people towards him, and I landed it, and I landed on a creep and said, and which is like how you get points. You get creeps, which are minions. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into it too deeply. Actually, changed my mind. Too complicated to go through. Oh, how long have I been recording? Probably a while. I think I'm done. Uh, Thank you for watching. If you have, uh, live long and prosper. I guess. You know, life. Have fun. Toodles. Uh, yeah. That's all I can say.